Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of ODogcraft. We are here in the end right now, and in the background, as you can see, I've built an Enderman Farm. Let's go check that out, and check out what I've been up to. So, I made this farm, and I was planning on slowly upgrading all of my tools and all my gear. But this farm works so well, and it was so easy to level up, that I went ahead and basically maxed out all of my gear, my tools and my armor. Yeah, so here's my Enderman Farm in working. This guy shouldn't be out here. But yeah, so basically there's a platform up there, and there's an endermite, which you get from occasionally throwing one of these pearls in the center, which aggroes the Enderman. He's in a minecart up there. Aggroes the Enderman. They run, fall down the chute, and end up right here. You just have to swing with sweeping edge, and you get a bunch of XP. This farm is super fast and works very well. I'm really happy with it. Except for you collect a lot of these ender pearls. I'm throwing them off the edge now because I have like a double chest full of ender pearls. I'll probably never need any more. They are definitely handy to have. You can just toss them around when you need to get to certain spots. Yeah, so I built this farm up, and then I also built this enchanting setup just to get all of our max gear. And what we have is we have Smooth Machine 2.0 because we lost our other one in the last episode. Yeah, our Silk Touch shovel is Keeper of the Grass. My sword is called Stinger. A bunch of enchantments on there. Got Flaming Torpedo 2.0. Tree Terminator is my axe. I don't really need Silk Touch on there, but it's on there, so yeah, that's nice. What else do we have? Flint Machine for my fortune pickaxe, or my fortune shovel. More Money 2.0. Hoe Me More, my hoe with fortune. And Leaf Crazy is my Silk Touch one, because I'll probably be using it mostly to get leaves. So yeah, that's my gear. Oh, here is, here's my chest plate right here. Basically fully maxed out. Yeah, it's called Spike Shirt. I also put the eye armor trim on it, which I think looks really good. Let's go ahead and look at my gear. You got Crown of the ODog. Again, this is from last episode, last time. I still have this pair. I hope to never have to go through another pair again. I put on the zombie horse cape, and when you're wearing an elytra, the elytra actually takes that form. So I think that suits my character very well. The green background. Yeah. Fancy pants are my pants. Nothing crazy there. And I got my cowboy boots. As my armor for my boots right here. Yeah. So this is the rib trim on the bottom. And the pants and the hat are coastal trim. And then here, let's just put on my chest plate as well. That's the eye trim. I like how it has the big eye in the center there. So I'm all decked out in gold and diamonds. That's very nice. So that's all of my gear right there. Yeah, so we're all set basically on gear now. I just have to eventually turn it all into netherite, which won't be for a little while. And they all have mending too, so I can just come here and repair all my gear, so shouldn't have to go through another set for a while. Eventually I will make a backup set, but yeah. Anyways, what we have here for the floor is we have double moss carpet to stop the Enderman from spawning. anywhere here. So that's good. Everything here is spawned proof. Except for occasionally they can teleport from here out onto these chains, I think, or even somehow get onto that grass. I don't know how they're doing that, but I don't think they should be allowed to. But they glitch out or lag out or something. But yeah, let's head on back and show you what I've been up to at the base. Alright, we are back at the base. It looks like it's nighttime. We'll go to sleep. So, I'm pretty sure 2 episodes ago, I was talking about I tore down my pumpkin and melon farm, and I had to rebuild it in one chunk, hopefully to fix the minecart issue. So I have gone ahead and done that down here. Here's the pumpkin and melon farm. I'm currently replacing the roof with pumpkin and melons there to make it, to add some life into this build. It was very just boring, so I wanted to show what we're farming here, and just like that, yeah. I didn't change the setup except for this whole crafting setup right here, which is nice. But yeah, so here's the pumpkin and melon farm, and we're working on bee farms. I already have one set up right here. So this is for honeycombs, because we have shears in the dispensers. Yeah, it's working pretty well. And today I wanted to build the honey bottle farm, which will go here. So we have all of those dispensers filled with glass bottles, and when the hives get full, it'll dispense the glass bottle, pick up the honey, and go into the bottom chest here. We have these all filled up. Took a lot of sand right here. Pretty sure it's like 3 stacks of sand for 3 stacks of bottles. So a lot of sand there. And this should be everything we need to build the farm. So let's go ahead. We're going to build this together. This isn't any kind of new technology. It's very simple stuff. Just a comparator reading the beehive. It has a 0 to 5 signal strength. So when it gets to 5, it deploys the dispensers up there to harvest the beehive. The only thing I had to add in is this water channel right here with a hopper minecart. The water logged rails is just for the sound, because if they aren't waterlogged, they're pretty noisy. So I waterlogged them because every once in a while, when it went to harvest the honeycomb, one would drop out right here and couldn't be picked up because the hoppers are underneath the hives. 90% of the time they go to the hoppers, but every once in a while we were losing some. So I just threw in this little system here, which is also connected to a hopper in the back there, right there, also going into this chest so we don't lose anything. So that's how we have this set up. If these get overrun and I don't want to deal with them, I am considering putting in an ODogcraft system for myself, but we aren't really having any problems yet, so we'll have to see how well these farms work and if that's necessary or not. But yeah, let's get to work now. Alright, so hopper going in here. Actually, this time I'm going to put in the rail system first, because last time it was a bit annoying to get it in afterwards. So let's just throw these down. Actually, okay, they don't lock the hopper. That's good. Okay. Alright, let me get 2 of these here. Connect them up just like that. And we want that going in there. Alright, just like that. Now we want to waterlog them. Oh. Yeah, the waterlogging is... You can't place it on the rail, you have to place it on the block. There we go, just like that. Okay, let's get the beehives in. I also decorated this place up a bit, just to make it more enjoyable to come in here. I like this little yellow pattern for the bees. And we're saving that spot to put honey blocks. Kind of show this is honeycomb, this is honey block farm. But yeah, and then we're going to have an access area up here so we can get to the redstone if we need, or need to fill up those dispensers there. I'll have a little redstone access here. And then this will be access for the storage underneath. Put that there. Oh, these actually need to be one more higher, actually. Yeah, I had to lower this one more so we could get in that back hopper right there. Okay. Now, let's get up here and place that one. There we go, just like that. Now we need some temporary blocks here. Get rid of that. Okay, so now we can place in the beehives. Okay, perfect. You come in here, place them all. This is the right spot, right? No, those do need to be one more forward. That would have been a disaster. Yeah, they need to be, yes, here. Okay. Place, place, place. No, no. There we go. Okay. That could have been bad. Okay, so these azalea leaves actually let them pollinate and create honey. So you don't have to have a dirt block with a flower. That's why I'm using these azalea leaves here. Works just as well. Oh, that was a close one though. They almost escaped. Okay, so now I'll need the comparators. These guys. And this. Yeah, let's just take all of it. Okay, I can get rid of these. So basically I have to read the signal here and bring it up and around to these dispensers. So with a signal strength of 5, we got to be able to get up there too. Alright, so there we go. So we can place these down now. So I have the slab, oh no, so I have the full block here, and then the slab here, so it lets the signal travel up and then back up. If there's a full block, it won't work. Yeah, so that's just why I have it like that. You can see here, these connect up. So now, right here is where this signal strength of 5 ends. So that's why we need to put a repeater going into this block, which will then turn on the dispenser. And that should be all good now. Yeah, we should be all good. Both the farms are set up. All that's left basically is a little bit of final touches. I'm definitely going to want to get rid of the stone here. I don't want to see that stone. There we go. That looks much cleaner. Just that small change. Slowly fill in the walls here and just make it an enjoyable place to hang out. So now we just need to put these hopper mine carts back in. So we gotta place them right here. And right there. There we go. Okay, that's basically that. So now the plan is to decorate the iron farm. With the iron farm, I've been holding this off for a while, decorating it, because I didn't really know what color scheme I wanted to go for. But since last time, I shaved off one more layer on all sides, because right here is going to be where the walls and roof are going to be. So I shaved them all off to prepare to decorate this area. And I think I have a color scheme I want to go for now. We just have to put it to work. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go and collect everything I need, and then we'll be decorating this area here. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, we are back. I got a little carried away with the decoration. Yeah, so we have the floor basically laid out here. So we have a walkway around here. I'm going to want to put a walkway up there too, so you can watch the iron golems go in and die. And then in the center here, I'm planning on filling this all in with water once I get all these lights put in. So glowstone underneath, and then on top we have mangrove leaves, and we're doing the orange glazed terracotta here. In the center it's the same except for surrounded by iron because it's an iron farm. And then we have our lighting system here. And these are pale oak, strip pale oak. We actually have to put in this section here too. Just like that. Alright, so yeah. And then some more mangrove in between here. Yeah, so it's kind of like a futuristic, but then still with greenery vibe I'm going for. So maybe I'll put in some plants or something, or lily pads. But yeah, I want this whole thing flooded. In the middle here, it's kind of like a bath. And I chose that because the water is actually dripping from these blocks here. So I think that would really make everything come together if... Whoops. Okay, well, I'm stuck here now. There we go. Alright, yeah, so it's going to be water here because it looks like it's almost like a bathhouse. Like there's water dripping from the roof. So I think that would be a good atmosphere effect. So that's what I'm going for there. Yeah, so basically we just have to finish off this floor. And then for the walls, I think I'm going to make the walls a darker color. Either tough or deep slate, one of those variants. And then, yeah, the walkway. I don't know what I'm going to do for the walkway yet. I don't want it to block out any lights, so we're going to have to come up with something. Maybe we'll use copper. The copper. Oh, what are they called? Let's see. Do we have any copper around here? Copper grates. That's what it is. Now, I don't seem to have much copper on hand. I think I used most of my copper for, I'm going to better show you guys. Over here, a week ago, the week that we were fighting the Ender Dragon, I was also working on a storage room. So I'm about to show you guys that now, because that's where I think most of our copper has ended up. But here, I don't know about the lighting yet. I think I'm going to change these. I don't know if I like the end rods like this, but this is going to be basically our storage room right here. And underneath here, we're going to have like a valuables vault storage room. Yeah, so it's going to be glassed off and it's going to be protected. So I can AFK here if I want. And then it's also a vault to store all of my valuables. But basically what our plan is here is we're going to put copper golems on each of these mud blocks, and they can reach all 9 of these chests. So it's going to be an automatic storage system. Yeah, so there's going to be an intake chest over here somewhere. They're copper chests. They pick it up, whatever's inside. They see if it's in any of these chests. If not, there's going to be a 10th chest, the outtake chest right here. And this outtake chest, if they can't find it in any of these chests, they're going to put it in this chest, and then we're going to funnel it via hoppers back into another intake chest, and it's going to go around. It's going to go to the intake, check. If not, outtake, keep going around all the way around this side. Keep going around. Same setup. And then once we get here, if they can't find it in any of these chests, if we haven't had them sorted yet, it's going to go into a final chest, which is like the miscellaneous chest, which doesn't have any designation yet. And then we can take it from that chest and add it into the sorting system. So then we can start sorting it. And I might even try to see if we can funnel them down and do another set of chests down here, possibly. Or this might just be manual, and this is my automatic storage. We'll have to see about that. How much we can, because we can fit quite a lot in here, so I don't know if we'll need more than that. But yeah, so that's what we have planned here. It's just smooth quartz on the roof, the oxidized copper and chiseled copper, and then the moss carpet and black wool carpet. Yeah. So that is that. Oh, we also made 46 oxidized copper golems. That was from our, if you remember a few episodes ago, we had an oxidation field. So we let all the blocks oxidize fully, and then we put pumpkins on them, and they almost oxidized instantaneously. And yeah, these are all of our ender pearls from the Ender Farm, as I was talking about earlier. But Yeah, it looks like we have a decent amount of copper. Okay, so 1 block will give us 4 copper grates. That's pretty good. So this definitely won't get us all the way, but it'll get us somewhere. But yeah, so I'm thinking these will be the walkways, just so you can still see through. And they're going to be, how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7 blocks tall. Yeah, somewhere up there. Well, maybe we'll have 2 staircases, one on this side, one on this side going up to a viewing platform. Something like that. Anyways. So that's my thought process for this room. We're going to get to placing get the walls in, I think. And then we'll come back and see where we're at. I'm kind of just, I'm just doing this by ear, just seeing what I think and coming back and revising it. I have no set plans. I just make it up as I go, which I enjoy to do. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, we have completed the decoration of the iron farm. Let's take a little look inside. So here's what you see from the outside. I decided to go with the polished tough and polished deep slate for the walls. The alternating 3 patterns going all the way up. Here is the first floor right here, where I can come over and collect the iron. Yeah. Finish the floor off, fill it in with water to give it like the bathhouse feel, because there's all the water dripping from the roof here. Yeah, just put a bunch of greenery in here just to make things pop. I wanted a bunch of particles as well. So we have the particles from these flowers, and also underground we hid some firefly bushes as well. Yeah, so that's what's going on this floor, the collection floor. And then you just come up here. This is the viewing platform. Hopefully these will oxidize to blue. I think I'm going to leave them at the full oxidized stage. But yeah, here you can come up and view the iron farm and all that. And then, yeah, the roof, I continued with the end stone up there. And just added a little roof design so it wasn't so flat and boring. Oh, actually, I need to add, I didn't finish up there yet. I need some more mangrove leaves. Here we go. All right. Now we can just finish up here. Yeah, I just added some greenery up here as well. We need one more end rod as well. Yeah, so this is what the top looks like. This is supposed to be a pillar holding this glass tube up. And these are also supposed to be potentially holding it up as well. If you just use your imagination. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. Yeah, this is now a very enjoyable room to walk into. Even though I'm just coming in to collect iron, it's still nice to have it complete and decorated. And that's one more step to having our base fully complete and looking nice. Now, hopefully, at some point we can do something with this room, because I've been kind of living out of this room. Yeah, hopefully we can move it all into the storage room in a future episode. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in to another episode of ODogcraft. I hope you have all enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.